So this is the last basket from that second Raskog cart, and as you can see I've just been shoving stuff in here because I just didn't want to deal with putting it away properly. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so I think a lot of these at the front here are more shape type ones, so consider that shape. That I'll put with the people. This I probably would put with I'll put birds and butterflies together, so that'll this I'll consider I guess words, because there's some little quotes and stuff on that. Some of these that have like multiple images on them, I think I'll just put them under shapes. This one I would probably use more for the doilies, so I think I'll put that with doilies. That I'll put just with shapes, or maybe doilies, because I probably would use these more than anything. This one, I know it's a baby one, but I think I put it with my mixed media because of the birds and stuff, so I'll put that with birds and butterflies. This would go with shapes. This is wings, so maybe I'll put that with butterflies, I guess. I don't know. This is hearts, so that'll go with hearts. This is another shape one. This will go with shapes. That was a good deal, $2.99 from Tuesday morning. Shapes. That was a good deal. I got this at a garage sale, $4. Sorry for the glare. I'll go with shapes. And I'll maybe put stitches right behind this last one, this one. And then I can put all those stitching ones behind this because they're kind of stitches as well as shapes on that one. And that'll go with shapes. Let's see here. These I bought from Michael's when they had the Prima Finnabar stuff there, and bought these on clearance for super cheap. So I think I'll take the stencils out and put these. So this one I probably would put with butterflies. That one as well, maybe. Maybe I'll put these just separate Prima. Maybe I'll do those Prima because they're kind of mixed. These need to go with my stencils. This I would say is more butterflies. There's more butterflies on there that I would probably use than anything. This is a really old stamp. I love this stamp by Pink Paisley. That'll go with my words. These Vicky Bouton ones, this I would consider shapes. There's also dies that go with it. That I'd put with my flora, I think. It's got flowers and birds and stuff. And then this one I'll probably put with butterflies. This one's got birds and butterflies, so that'll go with birds and butterflies. This one is another Prima, so I'll put that with Prima. This will go with, I think, probably shapes. These are birds and feathers, so I'll maybe put birds, feathers, and butterflies together. And that's an insect. So insects together. This will go with the flora one, that one as well. Flora, 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 and another flora. That was a good price too, $2 for that one. And then these, again, flora. That one's got birds and butterflies, so I'll put that with birds and butterflies. This one's got little butterflies and birds on it. Same with these are butterflies, more butterfly. More butterflies, lots of butterflies. Oh, and then I have some house ones. And then behind that basket, because they wouldn't fit in the basket, I have this for birds. So that'll go with birds. That'll go with flora. Another butterfly one. More butterflies. Houses. Various images. So maybe I'll do a section for houses. I'll add that to that as well. So I'll get these all organized in the baskets and then I'll show you how they look. Okay, thanks everyone. Hey everyone, so I'm back to show you how my Raskog carts turned out for my mixed media supplies and stamps. So this one here is the one that's on the right hand side of my desk. So I had lots of these Avery Elle pockets, and I had heavier cardstock in my supplies, so I was able to change the majority of my stamps over to these pockets. And the only ones I didn't do, I think, is this big one right here. I need to divide that one up. But I think the majority of them I was able to put in those pockets. And for a lot of them I put the packaging in the back, if I could fit it in the back there, just so I don't have to label each one. And so I did divide them by different categories. So in the front here I have butterflies, then I do feathers, butterflies, and then feathers, flowers, what else have I got here? Leaves, and then these bigger ones, they don't fit in even the extra large Avery Elle, so I left them in the original packaging. And yeah, and then on this side I've got background stamps. Yeah, background, and then kind of little shapes. More backgrounds, splatters. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, so it's kind of hard. And I went to numbers and alphas. And I even took the Tim Holtz ones, the foam ones, and put them in the Avery Elle extra large pockets as well. And then I've just got this brayer type stamp. And here I've got tools, brushes, and palette knives. Here I've got a scrubber and an extra water bottle and a little shot glass. It's neat to make rings with that, with the other end of it. They almost look like coffee rings. Just some old cards, like hotel cards, and sponge daubers, and some rubber gloves. I took all of my stencils out of the packaging and then just put them on these large binder rings and kind of sorted them either by company or shapes. And then these hooks here I got from IKEA a long time ago. They're little S hooks, and I'll try to remember to put the link down below for those. And then I put my smaller stencils on this one, and then there's a big long one on that one as well. Some I kept in the packaging if I wasn't able to punch a hole in the actual stencil, but most of them I took out. I have some stencil tape here. I'm not sure where I got this from. I want to say like a dollar store. And on this one I've got my Vicky Bouton, Tim Holtz, and Finnabar stencils on this one. So yeah, I'm glad I took everything out of the packaging. And then, sorry, I just gotta pick that up. Then in the second one, I've got just some tags, some Julie netting or nutting stamps, background stamps. They stayed there. And then down here I've got gel plates. This is here a container. This one I got at a dollar store, and it's to hold brushes, and you can make it smaller or longer, the container. You just twist it. And then in that container there are just extra stamp blocks. Okay, I'm just going to move the camera and show you my other Raskog cart. Okay, so in this Raskog cart, this one was the one that had the hot mess with the stamps kind of just shoved in any which way. So again, I took all the ones that I could out of the packaging and put them in the Avery Elle pockets. And so at the front here, I've got fairies and people, faces. Then I put, these are just kind of corner shapes. Oh, and then I've got Finnabar, like all the kind of Prima ones. Then I've got doilies, script. And then I've got kind of borders or stitching. And then these bigger ones here, I should probably put those in the front. They're people. And the larger Finnabar and houses. And I did have all my stamps too. I had them in baskets, but I took them out because these larger envelopes don't fit in the baskets so that I had. So yeah, I just took them all out of the baskets, and I think I like that better. They stay standing and in their correct pile, so, or row. This one I've got hearts, and then circles, then just miscellaneous shapes, hexagons, triangles. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job staying on point here. It's hard to do it one-handed. Miscellaneous shapes. Then I've got words, all kinds of word ones. And then I get into all the Tim Holtz type ones, and like these ones don't fit in those Avery Elle bags, so I just kept those in their original containers. And this is just a doily stamp I just put on the side so it's not so tight and I can move those around. Then in here I have different types of pens. These both here are gelatos. These are kind of more sparkly ones, and these are plain ones. The next one I've got wax paper, some soap, and a holder to put clean brushes in. Some paper towels, some wipes, and then this was from the dollar store. I thought it would be good to scrub brushes on. It's like a little thing, I think, to put your hands in, I think. I'm not really sure what that's for, but that's what I'm using it for. Then I've got mixed media washi tape here. And then down here I've got some journals, and then a journal that I'm working on, sorry, in that bottom row. So then I had these empty carts that I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I'd bought quite a while ago. This one I got from HomeSense. So I moved stuff that was in this cart and put it over here. So on these little cup holders, which are from IKEA, this one I've got different brushes. This is a brush that is for stencils to scrub them with. A bunch of different paint brushes, and then my brayer and like different eyedroppers. And these are really old. These are from close to my heart. They make different textures on your paint. Then I have my spray bottle, and then just different mediums, mostly gessos and gel mediums and stuff in this one. Then in the next one here I've got, sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Let me just move these cups here so you can see it better. Alright, so then in this one I've got my art crayons, my pigment palettes, a bunch of pastes, and watercolors here. This I bought at Dollar Tree before the isolation thing came into effect. I think I got this in February, but it's meant for crayons. But just so you know, the Vicky Bouton box of crayons fit in here nicely, her art crayons. So when I'm able to get back to Dollar Tree, whenever the isolation is done, I want to get a couple more of these to put my other art crayons in. So then in the bottom there, I have in that little basket there at the back, I've got all my stones, art stones, and then some foiling stuff here, and some different unicorn and snow paste there. Okay, then I have one more trolley. Sorry, I'll just slowly turn you around here. So I have two tables that are butted up against each other that I work from. And this is the other trolley thing I bought. This one I got from Target in the summer. And I believe it's like a shower caddy type trolley. Like I think it's meant for towels and stuff. So you can probably find it in your bathroom section of Target if they still sell it. So on the top I have these 3 baskets here, and these are from, I got these at Michael's a while ago, but I think they still sell them. And I think they come in a set of either 2 or 3 baskets. And so in this top one here, I moved my pastes that were on the wall there in that Making Memories big white storage unit. I moved my waxes to here, and I put all my what are these called? Nouveau drops also from that storage container to there, and then I put my rub and buffs there in the back there. Then this contains all my distress stains and these what do you call them? Drop things, these zinc dauber thing, not daubers, drop things, and then there's some little beads and stones in here. Then I've got different Nouveau pastes and other types of paste in there, like Bo Bunny. Then in the next one, I've got my watercolor palettes, some pastel crayons, and then my twistables. And this is something that I bought at HomeSense back in January, I believe. Then in the bottom, I've got some mixing cups there in that container. That's resin. And then I've got some Vicky Bouton paint, a color wheel, and some acrylic paints that I bought, I believe, at a dollar store in there. Okay, and what else? Oh, I didn't end up using this container or storage thing. I'm going to put that somewhere else. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it, but yeah. And I think that is pretty much it for organizing those Raskogs. So I'm really happy with how they turned out. I love having my stamps in the Avery Elle bags. I did run out of the heavier cardstock, so I'm going to order some of that online and get some of that so I can finish the rest of my stamps in my room, because it just makes it easier. They look nicer and it's easier to grab them instead of fiddling with that adhesive on the bottom of bags and stuff. And yeah, so hopefully I've inspired some of you to tidy up some spots in your room. And if there's anything you want a closer look at, or you need information on anything, just let me know. Oh, and before I go, I'll just show you the bags that I used here. Sorry, I've just got them stored up here. And so these are the bags I used. I used these small ones here. And then this is the pack. I don't have any left, but I guess I have one left. This is the packaging for the extra large bags. And that is the size of them there. And then I used quite a few of the large Stamp and Die bags. And that's the size of those. So yeah, so thanks again, everyone. Have an awesome day, and bye for now.